Hi, I'm Megs Bassili, and I am going to tell you why your affirmations are not working. So, if you are using affirmations and you've heard this whole big use affirmations, and then you go to use the affirmation and it ain't working, there's a reason for it. Okay. So, one, sometimes your affirmations are so far fetched that your nervous system and your subconscious that they're going, no, you're not. No, it's not. Nah, that ain't right. So, for instance, for me, I use the Bob Proctor thing and I've mixed it up to make it my own a little bit as well. Is I'm so happy and grateful now that my goal is normal for me. Okay, so the normal for me is my little part. I write it multiple times a day. I have my little clear quartz that I use to enhance the energy of it in the morning while I'm here in my studio. I do the affirmations in the house as well. But I'm not just doing it to do it. Okay. I'm not just doing it to go, oh, well, let's see how this works out. Or somebody told me I should do it. So, okay, I'm going to do it. It's more of an embodiment for me. What I'm doing when I say my affirmations, when I feel into the energy around the affirmation, but I also visualize that my subconscious is a little sponge that is absorbing what I'm saying to it. And as a result, the shit that doesn't belong in there, that has been put there by society or put there by somebody with well intentions, and has prevented me from growth, right? So I visualize that my subconscious is this sponge. It's absorbing all the goodness that I'm intentionally putting in there, and it can only hold so much, right? So I visualize that the shit's coming out. That is not all I do, though. That's not all I do. As I'm visualizing this, I am sending energy from the base of my skull, right? From the base of my skull down my nervous system through my body. I'm sending these energy signals of this is what we're working with, people. This is what we're working towards, person, right? So I'm actually sending the sacred signals of what I want my life to look like through my body. Okay, so this is somatic work and nervous system work wrapped up into subconscious work. Okay, because subconscious on its own, wonderful, great, you're going to get there, might take a little bit longer, or it's going to happen really quickly and then you can't hold it and sustain it. So it's just going to drip away and then you're going to eventually go back to the patterns. Or it's just going to take forever, right? But when you do the affirmation work, the subconscious reprogramming, as in repetition, 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 and you're seeing your subconscious as absorbing this new energy and sending down these sacred signals into your body, you're not just doing affirmations, my friend. You were doing subconscious reprogramming through repetition. You were doing somatic therapy and nervous system work all at the same time. So it's not focusing on nervous system or subconscious or somatic, or it's incorporating all of it. And through doing this, I have quantum leapt my income for August 2025. And I know I'm going to do that again tomorrow. Maybe I will do it tomorrow. But it's just going to, my income is going to get higher and higher and higher and higher and higher because I'm doing this habit, right? Every single morning, I come straight into my studio after I get ready. But as I'm getting ready, I'm saying these affirmations to myself in my head. When I'm in the shower, this might be too much information for you, but when I'm in the shower, I'm literally there washing my hands going, I'm so happy and grateful now that, and sometimes I add, I'm so happy and grateful to you, Lord, now that, and then say my goals. Okay. is normal for me. It's just normal for me. Happens all the time. So that is affirmation on freaking steroids. Okay. You are going to be more likely to absorb this energy rather than your nervous system and your subconscious work going, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not a millionaire yet. Why do you keep saying you're a millionaire when you're not a millionaire? You don't really even near a millionaire. It's just going to dull that down. Okay. It's going to dull it down. And then as an added thing, just because I like to just add shit, right? If I'm committed to this kind of work, I'm going all in. Yeah. A lot of the time, why this stuff doesn't work for people is because they half-ass it. They don't believe it is possible for them. They don't go all in. Yeah. They're going, oh, we'll give it a go. Let's see how it goes, right? No, I went, I'm doing this until it fucking works. And within days, like within 10 days, I had already I'd already I'd had the evidence. Within 10 days, I had that evidence that it was working. Okay. And now I'm doing it on friggin' steroids, right? So every time a thought comes into my head, like I'm putting a post together, who's going to read that? No one's going to see it anyway, which are things that I used to say to myself, right? I would write this beautiful post and I'd go, well, what was the point of putting all that energy and effort into this beautiful post when nobody's going to read it anyway? So guess what? As a result, nobody read it, right? Now, every time a thought comes into my head that is not in alignment with my higher self, I literally go, I rebuke that thought. Sometimes I swear and I say, fuck off. But I will go, no, that's not true. The truth is, I'm so happy and grateful now that my goal is normal for me. Yeah. And I say it on repeat, 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 repeat. I'm consistently saying it to myself. I'm doing the dishes and I'm saying my affirmations and I'm feeling the energy of my goals coming true. Then every morning and every night, I add to it, right? So I go, I'm so happy and grateful now that my goal, thanks Bob Proctor, is normal for me. In exchange for this money, thank you, Mr. Napoleon Hill gave us this idea. In exchange for this money, I vow to give my best possible service in alignment with my highest self. Okay, because I'm not going to give fart-assy service. I've always given everything that I have to every service that I provide for people. And I'm not doing that from oh, please like me. I'm doing that from I have information, I have wisdom that needs to be given to this person, and I'm going to give it. When I was doing my psychic development, the mentor that was there, she said, give whatever you get. So I give whatever I get. I don't go, oh, that's better not give that information because they didn't pay a high enough price for that. No, I give whatever I get. Okay, you could buy a $5 thing from me, you can buy a $50,000 thing from me, and I'm going to give you what I get. It's not necessarily the price goes up because of the amount of proximity you have to me. That's all that is. Okay. So I give what I get, right? So I go, and that's why even in this podcast, like I'm giving you so much information for free on this podcast because I have the ability to give it. Yeah. It's when you start holding yourself back, I have the ability to give this, but I'm not gonna because they didn't pay for it. That is such a negative energy to be holding around for you. Yeah. A coach once said to me, if you give them too much information, then they're not going to purchase from you because you've just given it away for free. And at the time I was like, oh my God, I did give it away for free. Oh, okay. And then I need to like gatekeep a little bit. And it felt so awful to me to gatekeep. And I actually ended up making less money because I was gatekeeping. Now I just give freely. I give and I give and I give. You pay for proximity to me. Okay. You pay for, oh, I have this thought about this client. I'm going to message them straight away. Not, I'll wait till we turn up to our next meeting. No, if I get something for you, I'm going to give it to you straight away. That's what paid proximity is for me. Okay. But back to the point of it is I know I know that God loves me and is blessing me always. So every morning and my last thought before I go to sleep, or at least I try to make it like, we're human. So sometimes my last thought is, oh, my bed's so cozy or something like that. But I write it. I'm so happy and grateful now that my goal is normal for me. In exchange for this money, I vow to give my best possible service in alignment with my highest self. I know without a doubt that God loves me and is blessing me always. I don't always say all of that throughout the day. Most of the time, I'm just going, I'm so happy and grateful now that my goal is normal for me. And I'm sending that energy down in through my nervous system. So I've made more money this month because of this stuff, right? And I've been able to hold on to a lot of that money. Some of it, yeah, I've spent because, we had additional money and we hadn't had additional money for a few months because I was not in the space where I could make additional money. I could only have I only had the capacity for the people that were already in my container. Okay. And then I might do that about another podcast about that. So I could only hold the people that were in my container. I could not bring more people in. And so the past few months, I haven't been increasing my income. It's been very plateaued. Yeah. And so now this month I've been able to quantum leap because, and it feels safe to me. And we've been able to have that little bit of extra money. Like my daughter had a huge 18th birthday party over the weekend, and we weren't worried about buying extra food or buying extra alcohol, or like we bought extra fireplaces and we bought a projector and we bought all this stuff that, we didn't have to make the party even better because we had the extra money, you see. So, I mean, it's all of it. You can't just do this stuff one time and expect it to work, right? You don't just go to the gym and expect to be fully buffed. It's repetition, repetition, repetition. Yeah. So please don't go, oh, well, it's not working. Because I pretty much can guarantee it, when you get to the point where you go, well, clearly it's not working, you were only like a day or so away from it, all the floodgates coming in for you, and you gave up just that little bit too early. Yeah, because you thought it's not working. But when you think it's not working is at the actual point where it does work. When you get to that point, it's like I either like commit even more, I go even further, I go all in even more, or I stop. That's your free will that is going to allow you to anchor it in or to say, stuff it. And then you say, stuff it, and you'll be in the exact same position as what you were last month and the month before and the month after. And in a year's time, you'll still be in the same spot because you gave up too early. Don't give up. Even if you have to find an alternative for the meantime. I watched a movie and it said, you got to do what you got to do. Got to do what you got to do until you can do what you want to do. And that in itself was a huge moment for me. I was watching a movie about football and the guy said, you got to do what you got to do until you can do what you want to do. And my whole world shifted in that moment. And I was like, oh my God, how did I get such a profound shift from a freaking football movie? But It was a profound shift. I wish I could remember what the name of the movie was, but I can't. So keep doing it. Keep doing it. Even if you feel like it's not working, even if you feel like nobody's seeing you, keep going. Don't give up, please. If you need to anchor in that energy even more, I have a free group called the Sacred Wealth Collective. And in there, there is so many energy sessions and so much free content in there that will help you level up to the point where you can get more proximity to anyone that you like, not necessarily just me. Okay. All right, so that's it from me for today. If you love this, please comment. Please let me know if you want more of this kind of information. I have so much love for you, and remember to always learn lots and be kind. Bye for now.